Today we're going to Hello everyone. Today we're going to check the second episode of the Great Ace Attorney. Yes, the adventure of the unbreakable speckled band. You can see that's the Sherlock Holmes lah, Sherlock Holmes at the background. Salah, can we just refer him to Sherlock Holmes? Cannot lah. The adventure of the unbreakable speckled band. Speckled band, do you think it's a band of people with spectacles? The corner of that small dark room shows an eye waited. Who is this eye?
その瞬間、突然ホームズが飛び出して闇の一点をステッキで鋭く打ち据えた。見たかワトソン。ホームズの張り詰めた声が空気を震わす。私がランプの遮光板を上げると部屋の情景がぼんやり浮かび上がった。ホームズは部屋の隅を睨みつけて、
John H. Wilson to supposedly to be Watson か。
被害者が死の間際に言い残した。
You tak perasan this whole time ke?
Yeah, I tak perasan.
I was like, yeah.
I tak because Wilson so. Oh, okay. No lah, macam Sherlock Holmes jadi Sherlock. Sherlock Holmes jadi Sherlock Holmes. But Wilson macam, you know, the same thing is just Wilson.
Yeah.
Wilson. Wah.
Few days after my birthday. I wasn't even born yet then.
No mark suggests the bolt was tempered. Lock the mystery. Comel how orang yang kena bunuh they leave a message like coded macam tu. Why? Rahsia.
I want to know masa tu ada function ke? I rasa macam apa dia tengok macam sama je.
Jangan kata dia tuduh si apa nama tuduh siapa? Ryonosuke lagi. Akeru? Badan siapa kat belakang tu? Kenapa dia?
Yelah, sebab mata tu ada function. Still some latency still.
Is it okay?
Latency. Dia sekejap. Sekarang baru dia tengah koyak.
Detektif tu.
For me right now, sekarang dia baru koyak kertas from the door.
I tak pernah. Oh. You nampak detektif tu tadi?
Yeah, I saw. Pakai that sailor hat.
Okay lah, ini pun dia lancar lah. My head is throbbing. Don't say Ryonosuke kat belakang tu. Sedih lah. Asyik Ryonosuke je.
First sleep syndrome.
Something's not right. Sekejap, apa jadi dengan Kazuma? Ayo. Wait. I can't move. Kena garis. Wah. How do you feel? Eating
Even
kapok.
detective tu nanti menyampah tengok, it's you again.
Why am I in handcuff? I don't know. What did you play last night? It's too early. So you wake up now? Ah. We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are true cold-blooded. Dahaga! People are blaming him. You found me then. Kenapa cakap macam tu?
Kan? The door is locked from outside kan?
Yeah. So, dah.
Macam peti sejuk.
We found you.
Not really.
And now you pay criminal. I thought tadi nak tulis kimchi. Apalah pula. Dah. We found you. Dah? Yeah? How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe? Story. Now you have been found. It's time to admit your crimes. Sekali lagi. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is.
Is the saying guilty until proven innocent ke or innocent until proven guilty?
It's guilty until proven innocent.
Okay.
Say it, not said. There's only one thing I would like to know from you. Sekejap. Renosuke himself like already said, oh, I'll tell you everything. Like, what happened here?
I want Kazuma.
Sesato. Why did you do it? Why did you take his life? Apa punya life? Don't tell me it's Kazuma's. No. Wait, what did you just say? Take his life? Dareno Inochi. Where is he?
I'm hearing you yell, but I don't know what are you yelling over, and then I'm like,
Okay, now you yell. No. Jap. Okay, I think he's still alive. No. Oh. Yeah.
oh, looks like it's time for me to draw.
Jangan.
To draw some ship.
No. Okay, you go ahead, but hey. What? Serious? Hey. What? Kenapa?
The love of my life gone forever.
But it's just one case. Why are you like this? Is it why you keep killing people at first episode? First episode or second? Second. They start to kill people in this very cabin that was bolted shut from the inside. His body. Kazuma's dead, but he can't be. And these handcuffs? Surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? It's like, sesuatu macam like life in them. To Kazuma, calling Kazuma-sama. Miyako, Miss Wanted tarik. No. Kazuma. Oh, hi Miyako. Miyako-chan, sorry, you're witnessing me being sad over Kazuma. No, tak boleh lah macam ni. I thought he... hello, welcome to the stream. So, we're just starting the second case, but already... I'm already mental breakdown. Oh, you will get one teh tarik of tears. Tears tarik. What kind of fun is that? Okay, Kazuma. It was just 2 short weeks ago. What? About 2 short weeks? No. Are you sure about this? Hey, Leohard. Hi. Oh, Leohard, Miyako. Hi. Can also tears tarik. Okay, welcome. We're starting the second case of the Great Ace Attorney. So, recap. Someone died already. And that's all. That's the recap, Ying. No. Okay, jap. Basically, Ryunosuke and Kazuma are best friends. They just solved one case, and Kazuma supposedly to go to Great Britain. The Great Britain, yes. The another colonizer. Both colonizers. Previously they said, Ryunosuke said something like, something that I thought Kazuma would still be alive, because it's somehow like in Ace Attorney norm, where the best friend of the main character died. So I thought, oh, maybe they won't do the same thing, but no, still again. How should I live? So, and also you just miss the appearance of Sherlock Holmes or Sherlock Holmes. Coto mata ni. Okay, back. Death is normal for colonizer. It's okay. but this is our okay, let's continue. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? 2 weeks ago, they're already on the boat. How long does a boat trip take? You already eat Sherlock Holmes. I already eat lunch, but not I have my father bought me something, but I'm going to eat it for dinner. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? Did you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come? Oh, Pika. So, Ryunosuke is an illegal passenger of the boat.
Oh no.
Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier though. Okay. The way that Rajan crewman just tossed your travelling case onto the floor. I thought I was going to die. So Ryunosuke was kept in Kazuma's luggage. Like a pocket man.
So is this the favor that he was talking about, like from the previous case? Kan dia minta, oh, I want to ask for a favor. Is being an illegal passenger the favor?
Or like, I have a favor. Please come with me to Great Britain. Oh, the more content for your ship.
Yes.
Illegal noise. Hope your head keep intact, yeah. Ooh. Nah. You did like chop their heads on the boat. I really didn't think you would be. See? Jap, Kazuma, did you bring any clothes? Clothes. You must be even less of a man. Is that an insult? You must be even less of a man that you lol. Hey, honestly, I thought I would broken every bone in my body. And die. 50 days. So 2 weeks dah 14 days. So, oh banyak lagi. Wow, 50 days to Great Britain in the boat. Penat. Yeah, waduh. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. Lagi penat sitting in the cabin for 50 days. Wow. You get crazy unless you got phone, which you don't. Ugh, I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a story. Yeah, sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? Young lady, dare, Susato? From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean? Aww. From your close friend, more to the point, surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? Oh, so Susato is Kazuma's best friend? Good friend? Close friend? Come on, Rajan, give no mercy, don't be dumb tough.
I love triangle.
Oh no. I don't believe she will give me away. Rajan. No, Rajan, give mercy to Kazuma. I mean, like, they are just students, they are not the military. Unless they will walk from Great Britain to Malaysia, then yeah. Oh, by bike. We can walk from Great Britain to Malaysia, kan? It's the same. They don't apa? The Europe is not like separated by water, kan?
Yep. You can
walk from Great Britain to here. It's best that only you and I know about this. Why? Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, it's about the time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. Yeah, the contract really said they shouldn't harm citizens, only military. I know it's grand, but you better get in there. I think it won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it will be a breeze. Hahaha. What if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason, then I'll be in for it. Not worrying. Itulah, budak-budak main sorok-sorok orang. And now cik budak-budak, they are the same age as me. But you know, communist doesn't care. Yeah. Why don't we
technically they're older than you.
Yeah, technically. But at this time around, they are the same age as me. Oh, that's why there's the keep out tape thing. I do want to try. This game already interesting. Is it expensive? I don't know how much it is in Steam, but you can get the game in Steam, kan, Pika?
Yep.
Okay, so you can get it on Steam, but I bought it on Switch. So Switch is around like 170 ringgit. So yeah, it's I guess it's around that price. Or Steam might be a little bit more cheaper because
it's 200 ringgit right now.
Serious? Wow.
Oh, the collection. If you buy the Chronicles, it's just 165.
So it's around the same price lah. But for the collection, this is the Great Ace Attorney is actually another installation of Ace Attorney. So that's actually ada Ace Attorney game. So this is the dah berapa lah? Phoenix Wright 3, Apollo Justice 3. So this is the 7th game. And the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles have 2 installation of the Great Ace Attorney. So it's already 7, 8. So the Ace Attorney already got 8 games. So wow, I speak a lot.
Spoken like a true nerd.
And it doesn't stop there. They got this is investigation, is detective. So there's a lot of installation. Like the investigation game is a spin-off, which they don't localize it in English. And this game has already been around like for 2 years, but it just got localized this year. And I pre-ordered the game 2 months ago because I'm such a trash for Ace Attorney. Except I don't ship people. I don't ship anyone in this game because they are.
It's okay. I can do the shipping for you.
But I don't know what's the revenge of the one who created the game on Best Friends, because the best friends kept dying. I hate it. Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. Oh, I don't know. Take what? Okay? I can't read the okay what? We've only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. Oh, how? We leave you at next spot. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Next spot is. No, you're not a murderer. Dah, you said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. No, I didn't say that. You say I will tell everything. It's kind of expensive for me, so I'll put it on wish list. Okay. Yeah. I mean like. It's just it's something like a visual novel, so you can just get it anytime, or if you have a friend that already have it, like maybe you borrow it from them. Da Russian, yeah, da. The Russians said da, like how Germans said yeah.
Da. I don't know.
No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on this ship, but murdering my best friend, huh? You should believe me. Susato, don't, yeah. No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. No one else. There's so many people that could have done it. Susato-san, see, Susato, believe me. He's my best friend. Not all my friends like this kind of games. Yeah, sadly, that's. As an Ace Attorney fan, I'm sad that we don't have so many people in this fandom. But when you like go into it and meet many people, and turns out that there's so many people that like it. Yes, Russian da, German yeah, yeah, haha. Da more like slang, but yeah meaning is yes. Da more like slang, so da is a Russian slang. Please tell me what happened. I need to know. Yeah, I need to know what happened too. Jangan kata Kazuma die. But there is something I would like to ask of you too. Ugh, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. Kenapa I tak rasa macam sedih Kazuma mati? Kazuma's death. Not really tak sedih, but like you know, the situation doesn't seem like someone's
You've
died.
grown insensitized over having all best friends die all the time in Ace Attorney games.
No, like I'm sad, but you know, macam dalam in this situation, like, oh, maybe it's a joke. Like how to explain? Yeah, take your time. I know. Yeah, he dead. No, he might. This just might be a joke. Like Herlock Sholmes is somewhat a joker. I hope he really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. No, it's a surprise party. Surprise! These handcuffs, they think I did it. They think I'm Kazuma's killer. When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the
Can
door
I just say-
can be operated from outside. Yeah, what?
But like, considering how the door looks like, I wonder how. Because like macam if it's our doors, you can just lock it and then tutup kan.
Lock it and tutup.
Yeah, macam the normal doors, the doorknob we have nowadays is just a button that you click, then tutup. So I really wonder about this door later, how they'll explain it.
Isn't this like your toilet door? The one the plastic door, not the wooden door. There's no access to the cabin. Can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls.
Oh, at the air duct, maybe pui.
Maybe where's the air duct? I tak nampak the air duct. Quack, pui. What? I tak faham why they say that the door can't be open. Like, it seems like the door is broken. You can just pull it, kan? Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation? Yeah, someone hide under the bed. Huh? Nani? Confusion.
There's an air duct there kan?
Atas tu. Atas almari tu.
Merah tu.
Baru I realise. Yeah. Air duct. Pui. Nani? Confusion with these cases. Yes. This is the essence of certainly solving cases that just turns around 180 somehow. And then suddenly 360. And then back to 90. And then
I want a cute angle.
How did he die then? What happened exactly? Are you still going to deny the charge even despite the circumstances? Yes. Satu. For someone who is a professor's daughter, you know, macam like
Dia ambil things at face value.
yeah. Even despite the circumstances, please Sato-san, you have to tell me. Sato is 16.
Takkanlah Yunusuke baru escape from another case. Takkanlah dia nak.
Itulah. The cause of death is still undetermined. And then you just deduce that he's dead. Kata dia macam cardiac arrest ke apa ke. They don't know how he died. The ship's doctor is examining the body. Of course, there's no post-mortem analysis experience. You know, since we know the ship have two meanings somehow, I cannot think the ship as the normal meaning anymore. The ship's doctor.
Ship.
Be serious. Takkan. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. Already decide the culprit punishment but don't know how he died. See kan? Like, you know, when this question appeared, like already decide the culprit punishment but don't know how he died, and my only reasoning would be, this is a long time ago. Maybe that time they don't have forensic investigation on the ship. What kind of court process is this? There's no court on ship. There's courtship but no court on ship. I'm so lame.
I just hope Kazuma's body is like properly kept lah, because they're on a ship, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want it to rot or anything.
They have the boat body, apa the boat body lah, boat bag, no, body bag.
You mean the freezer? A bag does nothing to stop rotting.
Are they supposed to have a body freezer inside the boat? Inside the ship, not the boat. The boat is smaller.
Last time, you know, like, this is going to sound so grim, but you know when people go to Haji back in the day, like boat, kan dia orang buang je dalam laut. I pun tak ingat.
I think they throw off the boat.
Yeah.
Probably that's something.
Jangan buang Kazuma.
No. They said they want to check it on the next spot, so they'll keep the body lah. Please, whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yes, I was, but he would always wake before dawn to do his training first thing in the morning. What training? What is he training for? Finger pointing? Objection! The temperature on night really freezing, so I think they'll put it in the barrel. Ooh, barrel.
Kasihan Kazuma. It's walking in his obsession.
In the barrel.
Lepas tu badannya kena lipat sebab mana muat kan kalau dia berdiri.
Because crying, I was waiting outside his cabin as I have every day so far on this voyage. But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Oh, Susato could sense. That's sus. Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door? I wonder. I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. Yeah, Ufis, that's messed up. Yeah. Barrel. That's the first time I heard someone kept people on in a barrel.
Macam tu je. You know, like some shady people try to dispose that body. Letak dalam barrel. Letak simen. Buang kat laut.
Yeah, Robby. Seaman. I tak terfikir seaman. Oh, I know. Seaman. Sea people. Seaman. Stop. Pika sighing behind the screen. Seaman. Crewman forced the cabin door open.
Dapper senpai, you took the PG-13 route.
What? No, seaman. Seaman. Not that.
I know. That's why I said.
PG-13.
That's why I said PG-13.
Yeah, okay. I confused jap. Yes, seaman, just like murder crime cases in Malaysia. Ada
I sebab tu lah I sebut.
No, I somehow remember there's that case, but no. There was Kazuma-sama collapse on the floor. Tak, masalahnya since when Kazuma learn Russian? He don't even speak English much. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. Seramnya. Seaman. But takkanlah dia orang nak letak seaman on Kazuma, no.
Bukan lah.
What?
Stop treating Kazuma's dead body in such a manner.
Dah lah kena simpan dalam barrel. Lepas tu seaman lah tu. No. And the white tape.
No, seaman if you want to dispose it.
No. But kalau nak campak Kazuma into the sea with a barrel, dia akan float sampai dia sampai somewhere. Must have been asleep.
Kalau float je tak apa, but then that means like haiwan macam makan kan.
Aha, work of art. I don't know, crazy people. Work of art? What work of art? Cement? In the barrel? That's... I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe. This is all very hard to believe for me to trust me. Like, yeah, like, Kazuma is our best friend. Kenapa tak percaya? Ish. Now I told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question. Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy, it's like throbbing like anything. Stowaway last night. You guys should like sit or something because you know it's a heavy news for both of them, kan? Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being stowaway, didn't you? Huh? Yes, I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time. Can you imagine being shut inside a room for 2 weeks? Oh, okay. Quarantine. Aduh, hai. Mestilah boleh imagine. Time macam ni kita boleh imagine lah. Quarantine. I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? Kazuma noticed me. Yeah. Yup. Also, I wanna try its quarantine old version. Ah. Yay! Can. I just test meet the comments, so I just wanted to test it out. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing? Oh, Torasa's looking. Thank you. No, that would have been impossible, obviously. Oh, Susato. Yes, of course. Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. Aww.
Going to England together, in the ship together, in the same room together.
No. You noticed though, just be honest, yeah. He actually asked you, see, but why? I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. You know, best friend taking another best friend together, what's so weird about it? Kan?
Biasa je, I je saja over.
Oh, ship sailing. Yes, the ship sailed but also sunk at the same time. After 2 weeks. Kazuma, why do you want to do this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you? I think I faham kenapa, because like, you know, it's a foreign country kan, you need a friend. It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. It's an idea. Oh, okay, it's another reason why he brings Ryunosuke. Two best friends in a room, they might kiss. No.
Yeah, I would say my best friend isn't my type.
That ain't no best friend. Isn't your
Alright.
type? Isn't your type tu macam mana? I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. Oh, well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious. So Kazuma's like bringing Ryunosuke to England to become a lawyer too. Takkanlah nak jadi lawyer kena bawa someone to England. Yeah, you have a talent for it, I can assure you of that. But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. Yeah, sorry.
Good.
What?
Okay, Kazuma's logic is that, okay, I'll bring Ryunosuke with me so that he will be able to learn how to become a good lawyer, right? But would he be able to receive such education or exposure considering that he is an illegal person,
Immigrant.
technically speaking?
Kan?
Unless they
During
don't bother. Mesti ada passport kan?
itulah I macam tertanya juga, do they have passport during this time?
This time being, is it nearing World War II?
Really? Oh,
No, I'm asking you.
I tak tahu.
Oh, okay.
Miyako said it's hard to get a job like lawyer back then. You need to have a connection. Yeah, but like during this time, Kazuma is the only lawyer at Japan, I think, right now. Kazuma was. Yeah, England is a good country back then to study overseas. But do they have passport back then? Because Ryunosuke is...
Can I just say?
Yes? You want to see?
Can I just say kalau ada passport ke tak? Is that
I tak dengar you.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them World War II.
Fantastic Beasts.
Newt ada passport. I remember seeing that.
Oh,
The title World War II.
oh, okay. Maybe it's World War II. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? Important? Wow.
Auchi bukannya lawyer ke?
Aochi is a prosecutor. The idea of defense lawyer. Kazuma is the only one, I think, the defense. Aochi is a prosecutor. Oof, no wonder they go. Yeah, there's passport, but if you have connection to someone superior, it's no problem to go into another.
Macam biasa lah. Zaman sekarang pun macam tu juga.
So there's not much change lah. But on a personal level, so our connection is Kazuma being wanted to be a lawyer, but now Kazuma's dead and kita lah an illegal stowaway. How are we supposed to live at England macam ni? Oh yeah, we have Susato. So basically it's cable.
No senpai. No senpai.
What?
Sherlock Holmes.
We tak jumpa Sherlock Holmes lagi. Tapi Sherlock Holmes dengan Wilson, what? Thank you for the follow. D3QU3. How are we supposed to pronounce that? The Q? Yeah, the suspect. Then what? Nothing. Explain lah, you're going to die in 2 weeks. Yeah. Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing. Nothing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. Oh, so sweet. Yes, maybe.
He's dead now.
Something still bothering me a little. Kazuma, the look in his eyes then was darker than I've ever seen it before. Did something happen inside a Japanese legal system? Sato-san, I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. Me stowing away on this ship, I mean. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association. Oh, paham. So just Kazuma being guilty would perfect in fact. Well, that's exactly right. Yes, would perfect in fact. Why? Last night. What did you do last night? If you're not the culprit, then tell me what happened last night here in this cabin. Well, thing is, I don't really remember. Tak membantu. You say you're quite good in observation, but the Chanipo, you don't remember what happened. Did you drink? That's why you got a handcuff. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then he fell asleep. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. after that I fell asleep. Tak membantu, yes kan? Tak membantu langsung. Don't say that. Sian. Well, yes. Sian siapa? Sian diri sendiri dia lah kan? So deeply that you don't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed. Well, yes. I know it sounds unbelievable, really, I do. So, I think Yunosuke got drugged somehow. Stop showing me those cuffs. Only I woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head still throbbing like anything. Did the screen just got blurred just now? Really? Oh dear. Sesuatu. Post. Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's... Please forget it. But sir, you have to believe me. I didn't do it. Yeah. I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this. Yes, he got drugged. And Miyako also agreed with me. The question is, who drugged me? Not me, like Ryunosuke. Kazuma, I don't understand why. Why did this have to happen? I can take it, this. Larikan diri. Don't try to go anywhere. Oh, he's running. Why are you running here? You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. Kazuma can kill himself. No! Why? Why suddenly they do seppuku? I'm sorry. Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free. No, I can't allow that to happen. Oh, what do you propose to do then? Investigate. I'm going to investigate. Oh, betul. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. Suicide case can also, they are stupid at these times. Takkan lah. Why? Why do seppuku? When Kazuma just brought in Ryunosuke inside the ship, and then suddenly he want to like that? Why you didn't think this through, Kazuma? So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Hiya! Weh! Why suddenly pusing? We got judoed. We got judoed. Judoed kan? Is it? Judo
I
ke?
have yet to see the latency.
Judo ke? Apa lagi satu tu? What? Perhaps something Kazuma
Can I just say
what? Yes. Can you just
this
say?
works only because they're in back in the day, but you shouldn't do this now because it would be like harming an unarmed person, so you can't even stay self-defense.
Oh.
Dah last take kan?
There was satu takedown. Satu takedown, also known as judo. Satu take what? What martial art form is that? Judo tak ada lagi ke time ni? I'm going to need you to prove it. Terbalik. Tak boleh lah. Wah, terbalik lah. I pula pening tengok dia. Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. But
Satu kerja apa?
Satu judicial assistant. Like the lawyer punya assistant, but not every lawyer should have an assistant, but she's an assistant. Judo ada T is more older than England. Then why Susato? Why they name it Susato takedown? Wah, judo is
Video face.
16. I've forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago. You successfully defended yourself in a court of law. I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. Tolong berdiri. I pening sekarang ni. I don't know, I felt weird tengok sesuatu form upside down. Dah lah, half body lah tu. Mana skirt dah kan? I think they don't want copyright or make it more cooler with name. Why? Can judo get copyrighted?
Don't think so.
Akeruna. Pelik Akeruna. Akeru open nai. Don't open. It says keep out in Japanese, though I'm not sure the Russian crew can actually read it. Can I examine this? Akeruna. This is the paper seal I wrote for the wardrobe. I remember really working hard to make it. Work hard just to write Akeruna. I'll never forget how Kazuma reacted. Do you expect the Russian crew to be able to read that? that. Still, I was sure people would get the idea even if they couldn't read it. So we use it anyway. Lol. And it worked. I don't know if the crew thought it was creepy or what, but no one opened the doors. But the cursed wardrobe. Okay, so this is the adhesive. You can see the remnants of the glue we used to stick this over the wardrobe doors. Though it wasn't proper glue, of course, we didn't have any of that with us. So diguna apa? So I pulverized some rice into a paste to use instead. Ooh, genius. Oh, but to a stowaway like me, every single grain of rice represents precious rations. Sedih. Sad. Rice. Okay lah, nothing. So, should we present this? Hi. Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Balik. Oh yes, it was. I remember it clearly.
Wait, more importantly,
Yes.
Ryonosuke tak ada keluarga ke?
Ryonosuke. Itu pelik tak? Nak tahu cerita kelakar tak? Phoenix Wright pun, we don't have any background story of Phoenix Wright's family. But Apollo ada. Apollo dengan Athena ada. But Phoenix Wright, you know, macam Phoenix Wright tak pernah mention his mother, father, brother, sister ke apa ke. I think it's the same goes for Ryonosuke. We won't know Ryonosuke's family. I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place where whenever I went to sleep in there. Oh, kesian. So Ryonosuke went to the wardrobe kalau dia nak tidur je. Now I dizzy. He's outside the see, tengok. I thought I'm the only one who felt dizzy. Okay, tekan cepat lah kan. Just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. Tak, kenapa dia still baring? Ryonosuke, wake up. And actually he did the same last night as well. Yes, of course. Yes, of course, was the gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them. If I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors on my own. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Breakdown as always. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. Now get me up. I'm dizzy watching you from here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't.
Should she even be the person to question Ryonosuke? I feel like it's not her place to question him.
But dia yang she's the one that bring Kazuma into England sebab dia, I think she's on his father's behalf. Yeah, he can't get up because he got handcuffed. Serious lah, tak. Sekejap, if you got handcuffed, can you just move?
I'm pretty sure you
Yes.
can.
Kan? Then
Unless you were like really weak on your lower body half, I guess.
I don't
Weak
see
ass Ryonosuke.
I tak sabar nak tengok detective tu. I think we will see detective for apa a long time. I thought only just one case. Hosonaga sang. Thank you. So you finally believe me? No. I'm sorry. No. Yeah. What? Because benda tu je pun tak cukup, I think. Or usual people lah kot. I can't rule out the possibility that you use some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. Conjuring trick. But like you believe that Yunosuke can put the sticker back on the wardrobe, but you can't believe anyone can come in the locked room to kill.
Oh,
Kazuma.
Miyako-chan's logic is basically Ryonosuke is just scared of Susato. So dia tak berani gerak.
Susato 16. Ryonosuke 23. In a way, Ryonosuke is macam, quite respect of Susato. For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Investigate. Let's get to work, Susato-san. I'm handcuffed. Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Yes, I know. I thought we were friends already, Sato. Sad. I shall be watching.
Acquaintances, not friends.
Fine. I do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. Okay. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Okay, let's investigate. Lama sampai nak investigate ni, sejam baru. I play so lama. Zuma, I swear I will avenge your death. Converse, move, present, examine. Yes, examine. The boy is here. Look around. Oh, we can move. Yes, check this. I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin. Isn't that a little odd? Odd for what? What do you mean? Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, it looks like it must connect to the next door cabin. Yes, it would appear to, you're right. But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside. Yeah, that's true. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in.
Can I just say, even if it's connected outside, that still means somebody can get inside through there.
Can. But maybe because the grill is oh dear, that won't do. What? Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused I forget to look around properly. Yes, that's not good. I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you? I tak faham. You nak I buat apa? I baru je buat tadi. Baru sekarang nak ajar. I'm sure you're careful to look all around using. Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin. Yes, let's do that. I just did that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. Yeah. Apa ni? We can check this too. This is, yes, it's a bell cord contraption, I think. Oh, so you can call people using this. Tarik! Ding dong! Ding dong or tiri 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 tiri. Ching 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 ching. Something like that. I read about it in a book I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you can pull to ring a bell to summon servants. Really, that sounds almost magical. Really? Ding dong. Making face satu looks cute. Shall we give it a little try? Yes, in the interest of cultural research, obviously. Oh, they're both macam, you know. Ding ding. Oh, ding ding. Not ding dong or ching 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 ching. Ching ching ching. Ching ching ching. Itu je. I suppose nobody comes for lonely Japanese people. Oh, no, I'm sure it's just that everyone is busy, that's all. Alah, dia sedih. Comel lah. Can we investigate the bed? Oh, we can. I investigated already, but I can't find anything out of things. Oh, okay. We cannot. Yani, I think
rather than because we're lowly Japanese, should it be because they know they shouldn't enter this room?
Kan. It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san? I think living isn't quite the right description. Oh, no, I suppose not. Oh, Susato looks like a sad puppy. Check the place Kazuma body found. Yeah, I know. I just like to check other things before checking the main thing. Okay. The trouble was I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception. But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin. No, sadly not. Hey. Oh, take your time. Because you know, like when you search for the useless things in this room during investigate stuff, you would get some gold things, like this bell thing, because they look so cute. Okay, body, just like Miyako-wan. Did Kazuma write that before he died? It looks like it's written in ink. He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. Then it was written what? Right hand? I think something happened outside cabin. Susato being Susato. Then I suppose he wrote this message. Kalau I turn upside down jadi apa? Go back. Tak boleh lah. Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage. Oh, Kazuma-sama, no doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it. Yeah, I can imagine. Really, I can't. I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue in his final moments, was he? Sorry partner, but I can't read your writing. Is it in Russian? I don't think that's Japanese. Naruhodo-san, what? Then what language is it? It pains me to admit it, but I don't know. Not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? Yeah. Okay. This. That's a very large traveling case, isn't it? Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me. Huh? A lot of memories? What do you mean? Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel I was brought on board. Tu je, memories je. Ah yes, I see it says this way up in Japanese. Which in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't be able to read. I was turned over and over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here. Lost, yan. Oh dear, being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds. Oh, what? Sesuatu. Oh, okay lah, tak apalah. She's 16. Comel. Pika bin apa like fanning over Renosuke and Kazuma, and here I am fanning over Susato.
I'll draw them together, just you see.
Oh dear, being a story.
I'll fulfill my own dreams.
I'll draw Susato later. But it was less painful than the Susato. Oh, okay. Susato take down more painful than being tossed around inside that luggage. Luggage tu bukannya ada cushion ke apa ke? Nyeng. This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing. I rasa Susato ni ada crush lah on Kazuma.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Renosuke punya London Diary. Oh, Kazuma, he didn't even make it to his destination. It looks as though the last entry is incomplete. Oh, I think he was writing his diary then. Which means what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue. Ayah! Suka hati je sesuatu take down me. That's all the... What? Baca je lah, ngeng. Apa masalah? I tak faham kenapa orang tak nak kasih baca. The dead people punya entry. Hey, Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts. See, but what if it's something important, something relevant to the case? Bacalah. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq. Alright, I won't read it.
Hola, she's too foolish lah.
Yeah.
This is my problems with female characters.
Kenapa I... In this case, isn't the need for clues more important? See, Susato. Ke Susato tak nak baca. Kenapa dengan Mamat tiba-tiba? Kenapa ada Mamat kat situ? Where did... Huh? Why are you there? Kenapa kau duduk? So confused. Kalau I edit video ni, I buat
Wrong table.
X-Files song. Q. As far as I can tell, it looks like he might be European. From the clue already, you just said he's like
Can I sing the song? Is he gay or European?
You notice the man to have you. Tadi tak ada. I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall. No, okay lah. Suspicious je. Tall tu suddenly, I tak nampak pun dia tinggi mana. Renosuke, why you said
I'm
he's
just
tall?
impressed that the table is so strong.
Kan. Mahogany. Haruhodo-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is? Of course I don't. He just appeared on the table like that. You rasa? I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all. He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. Yelah. He sat on the table like that. Apa je yang tak unusual? Or is he just playing on it? I can't tell. In that case, we simply must talk with him. Jangan dia jilat sudah. You know, jilat table. Blech. I'm looking it for clues. By the way,
Macam tu pula apa? Detroit becomes human. Corner jilat semua benda.
I tak tengok lagi corner becomes human tu.
Detroit becomes human.
Corner. I cakap apa tadi?
You said corner becomes human.
Oh. I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself. Tak, kenapa the characteristic of him being tall is being mentioned, but I tak nampak pun dia tall. You know, like he was on the table sitting. I tak nampak pun kaki dia pendek mana. Pendek mana, tinggi mana.
Kita tak nampak, Ryonosuke nampak.
Maksudnya dia kenapa macam tu? Sujud, solat ke? Tengah solat ke? Excuse me. Wahai manusia, kenapa anda solat atas meja macam tu? Excuse me, do you have a moment? Shit, this is a critical point in my investigation. Masalahnya, why you sit on the table like that? Kan patah lagi, you kacau evidence lah. Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly. Yes, perhaps that would be for the best.
Question: is the foreigner talking in Japanese?
Tiba muncul. Greetings. I hope I haven't kept you long. I think he's speaking in Japanese because, like, you know, kan kalau in the apa nama?
The previous case, Brad.
The previous case, yeah. Brad was apa? They got this doctor handwriting. When speaking English. So Sherlock Holmes can speak in Japanese. What exactly were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now? Spec dia. I see. Fascinating. Sorry, what do you see? It feels like he's looking right through me. Cover up. Oh yes, everything is clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan. That was so random. Bila lah I sampai Afghanistan, I perceive just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, what? I think if I were to edit this game, you know, like I need to be careful on some things. Because this game is just filled with CA, cultural appropriation. Kind of random guys here, such random. And now, whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you find yourself in the most troubling predicament. Oh well, that's true at least. But Afghanistan to Dhaka. But how? Yeah, how the deuce did I know that? Perhaps the deuce? Deuce ada mana pelik ke? How the dickens I know that? It was really a most elementary deduction, hardly worth explaining. Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else? But of course, a great many things. There is no mystery, my dear madam. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being as you are a merciless revolutionary. Do I look Russian to you? You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. What? And when the Beriban occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life too. What? Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. You got the wrong guy. I need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes. I'm Japanese. Just to be clear, you are talking about me, are you? Certainly I am. Chunibiola. Do you see another in this cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name. I tak tahu. I think he looks more Russian than Ryonosuke. I don't even see.
He looks like Oliver.
Oh, yeah. I nak tengok. Bila Oliver main nanti?
Not sure. That was just like a fan art. So hopefully he'll
Oh,
play.
yeah. Buy the game, Oliver Sensei. It was you who did this. Tak, ish, Kazuma. Susatu ni
Oh,
pun.
esok. Hari ni.
What time? Malam?
I don't know, 19 hours ago, he tweeted, sorry, no stream today due to my equipment again. I'm planning to play the Great Ace Attorney tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
So tomorrow
night.
night is today lah kan? Because this was tweeted
19 hours
19
ago.
hours ago.
19 hours ago. Really? 19 hours? Sekarang dah
Esok.
berapa jam? Esok kot. Hari ni kot. And you're plotting a revolution too. Susato! You believe this random dude over me? Kazuma's best friend? What kind of person are you? It's shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked. Oh, tak. Aha, kena terbalik lagi, ngeng. Okay, T, I'll look. Thank you for the stream. Enjoy your game. Yeah. Okay, thank you for the lab, Miyako. Now explain yourself. Tell me everything. This is ridiculous. I asyik kena terbalik je. Satu. Stop. Stop. Yeah.
Tapi kelakar Oliver Sensei had a typo.
Oh, Oliver cakap apa?
Tak, dia kata sorry no stream today due to my equipment again kan? Dia masalah the equipment. But the D-U-E, dia buat D-O.
Oh, that's a typo.
Dia macam tak fikir kot dia just tulis. Like it sounds the same, so whatever. I
Yeah.
guess.
How could she do it? What did he say? Open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously. Yelah, masanya Yunosuke looks so Japanese though. This dude looks more Russian, I think. I cakap macam tu, but I never, I tak tahu macam mana Russian looks like. But supposedly they look more European daripada more Asian kan? Such Chunibyo Sherlock Holmes. Whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not? Well, yes, maybe. Tu je yang betul. There you have it. You see? What do you make of that? I rasa nak penampar si budak ni. Well, to be honest. This ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So I'm not really sure you could call it deduction. It's more plain observation. Indeed, an observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles. You see, I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I'm right. Lol. Bila dia tulis ha macam tu kan, I would read it as ha. I don't think you introduce yourself. My apologies. How remiss of me. Oi, I'm none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women the world over. The inimitable Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. So it's really you, the actual Sherlock Holmes? The very same, the inimitable actual Sherlock Holmes. Do you know this man, Sato-san? He's the most famous detective in the world. Naruhodo-san, of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him. Well, I don't. I mean, Ryunosuke don't. What planet have I been living on then? Pluto. You must ask him what he's deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure. Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this? I want to examine more. Sabar. Damare. Beramai. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Barria. Essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Weapons, we got the katana. Pets, we got Ryunosuke.
Is the katana still there?
Yeah, katana still there.
Ryunosuke, honor that katana. Stop wearing a headband, please.
Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? I say a pet. I can't decide. Lord, well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. So, see, the katana. Ni apa ni? Tangan orang ke? What is this? That's my dinner. Tangan orang. Roast chicken. So big though. It was really tasty. Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But did you eat it on the floor here? I'm makin lama makin nampak Ryunosuke like a dog. Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor. But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he? No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Oh, Kazuma don't like chicken? Which meant all the more for me. Oh no, does that mean... Oh, Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly. Oh, is this too horrible? Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach. Sekejap. Susah lah. My apa nama? This thing. What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. It looks like poop being swiped somehow. Whatever the thing is, it appears to have broken clean into zap. The glass is such a beautiful color. Yeah, what a pink. It looks like
What
a
purple?
cute... Okay. Netsuke fastener for Mikumono outfit. I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he? Mana tahu Kazuma got a crush or something? And the mark beside it, what is it, I wonder? It has sort of looked like you. Yes, poop background. It's color of brick, isn't it? I cakap what should I say nak tukar? Not poop. I don't know. Apalah. The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they're all toppled the same way. Yalah, boat. Ship. What's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Although he's fallen over as well. Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything mown down at once. I wonder if perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing this morning SWAT training. How? Then perhaps it was you. In a fit of rage. Kenapa I would have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up for you in the statue? Would the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder? Oh, boleh check. Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess. You just mess up the evidence. No. Oh, can I check it again? Tak apalah, lagi pun tak ada ni sangat. I want to check the door. When I went for help, the crewman forced the door open. This boat had been firmly closed. It's quite a small boat and not particularly steady, and it just slides across the secure door shut. Oh, okay. So the door can just be pulled. Macam fridge punya door. Wow, thank you for the follow, Manolia. Thank you. No wonder everyone suspects me. Welcome to the stream. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine. I remember reading once in a detective novel, the culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across the outside the room in a situation like this. But tengoklah what kind of door you're dealing with. Like, that door can't be done like that, kan? Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the door of this cabinet is framed are made of metal and they're sealed together perfectly, kan? Macam like a fridge door. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid. When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine. Seigi, the Japanese word for justice. The brush strokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. Yes, his calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. Yet can you really look at these characters without feeling shame knowing who drew them so thoughtfully? Of course I can. I'm innocent, so why should I be able to? Even though you stole away on this ship. Like, that's not really, like, you know, macam not really that green of an offense. There's nothing on this table at all. Plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason. Yes, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all. So, he's been drugged. No. Katana, that's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it. Yes, he was always saying that's the Japanese man's katana is his soul. I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on his trip. I can imagine. I suppose that shows just how important it was to him. And now he's gone, but I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. Hold it. Okay. Can you check anywhere? Can check here, but nantilah. I don't think there's anything to be bothered around for now because I think you still need to investigate this place again. Later, perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes of the scene of the crime. Excuse me. What? I was wondering how it's going, the investigation, I mean. Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it's not true, I see. The criminal asking investigator for information about his crime, very funny. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke. It doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty. He might have useful information though. I have to keep trying. So last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? Talk to me, sailor. Nyet. Of course not. Nyet. Now back to corner of room and make silent. I say no more to you. Yeah, I hit a nerve. Just for a minute there, he seemed a little flustered. Do they speak Japanese or English? I pun tak pasti sekarang. Okay lah, kita kembali. Let's talk to Sholmes, great detective. So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again? Indeed, I'm none other than the one named Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes lah, sorry, Sherlock Holmes. Oh, you're German. Hello. I don't know. Dia macam this is, and I think this is another the previous installation punya reference, because there's the apa? Because kita Gavin, his European, he speak her judge, judge, a lock was it? I don't know. I have no I mean I have hair. Oh, hair. So hair lock. Oh, okay. So that's how it's supposed to pronounce it. Please call me Shows. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication. Oh yes, Rants magazine. Runs. Full of wonderful short stories and interest articles from Great Britain. And when it's an issue, I have seeds sent from England especially. Wow, kaya satu. You're rich. Ah yes, here it is. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. So you're the protagonist in a series of short stories then? Indeed I am. Wow. Narcissistic? Would you call Sherlock Holmes narcissistic? And you read so many of your own stories, you started to think you really are a detective? Make no mistake, I'm not the poor deluded fellow you take me for. Your inference is backward. My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine. You have a biographer, do you? Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson. Macam mana tu? Dr. Wilson? I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. Why, this very moment I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown. Really, I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not. Actually, you see, it is to me a science. Because reasoning in its purest form. A science? Really? The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in his subject. A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture. Yeah, betul? Psychology, mental, body language, fingernails, some sleeves, furrows in the skin, all these things are data. I and the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. Is there two Dr. Wilson in this game? As I demonstrated only a few short moments ago. How can he look in the eye and claim that? Yeah. Wah, coba mati ni. I nak ni charge something. Okay, back. So you see, I have a 10 for observation and for deduction and frame. That is what makes me the one and only Sherlock Holmes. Hello? Ah, penat baca. Tak payah baca. 34. How old is Dr. Wilson? I lupa dah. Around this age ke kan? 34.
How old is Dr. Wilson? Dead?
Yeah. How old was Dr. Wilson? She's a Miss Death. I managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet? Have I managed to deduce anything, my dear fellow? Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right. The capital. I see. In other words, I mean this now because of him. I and I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning. I summoned all of the crew members to force the cabin door open. And I concealed myself among their number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Ayah kan kalau if they need to use that fridge door on everything. So that's why we have the lock key. Ke memang dia orang perlu pakai this kind of thing because pressure?
I've never been on a ship, so I can't comment.
I pun tak pasti how door on ship, and handcuffs seem to be an excellent fit, Bengong. Yes, it was created just for me. Handcuffs.
Thank you.
Tak maksudnya Shomes yang ada benda tu. What does that say about Hello Shomes? Oh really? 2 facts you say? 2 facts. 2 pack. Wah. ちょっと待って. Wah, my mic jatuh bawah. Bukan my mic, that mic foam. 2 facts. 2 pack. My Shomes, sorry, Mr. Shomes, tell us please, what 2 facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning? Sekarang ni diorang cakap bahasa apa? I want to know that. Let us be precise. I think they both speak in English now. 2 facts in question were immediately apparent to me. Yes, I understand, but what were they? Allow me to elucidate. The 2 facts that I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1. The cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of question. The victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
Habis habis dengan
Russian dia kan?
Kita tengok IC.
Hold on, Mr. Shomes, what made you think the victim was Russian? Oh, so Shomes ingat the victim was Russian, but the victim is a Japanese. Was a Japanese? Is ke was? I don't know. Is.
Because Kazuma is still a victim.
And Kazuma is still Japanese. Also, the dying message left by the victim on the floor. Nani kore? What is that? Pop? Oh, that is the Russian word for wardrobe. Oh. Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian? In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head for this young man, Russian. Akan ada question. Kazuma was Russian, was he? What? Why would you question if Kazuma was a Russian? Initially, I considered Garderobe, maybe the name of the killer, a certain Robert Gard, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least. Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping sound, or where you found, yeah. What so? I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer. Why is it that I'm Russian too? Suddenly dia pula question dia punya identity.
Identity question.
I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of what? Are you blind? Our school uniforms are the traditional dress of Russian people? I had no idea. And I had no idea detective could get something so wrong. I took a photograph of the victim and the message that I might analyze it for possible hidden details. Oh, we got a photo? Oh, tapi I tak see any blood. How is he killed? It was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed. Yeah. Oh. The curse of having a photograph. Time ni nampak the real how it happened, the scene. Wah. Itulah, tak ada darah. Tak, I macam tak rasa Kazuma's dead. Maybe dia pengsan je kot.
No comment. I will not bring my hopes up or down. I shall just accept things as it is.
What, pray? You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all of that. Ah yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the truth. Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me, do you think? What is that? Bueno? Certainly if it interests you. How many times I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian? Your deduction just now. Can we talk about your deduction before the things you concluded about me? Tell him you're not Russian. Ah, the now famously accurate troubling predicament you find yourself in. Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian assassin of 16 part. Ah yes, the more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads, lol, dude, does he look like that? Revolutionary villain Bolshevik flees Russian via Shanghai. Tapi I faham kenapa dia rasa baju tu baju Russian. Because of the stars, kan? The stars on the clothes.
Dang, if that's the case.
Itulah. This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered. Since when was Kazuma a Russian? It sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor. It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, villain Bolshevik. No, how could it be me? I don't look anything like this man, just look at his face. Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all. Also, how does that excuse? Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your feelings as well. Nyeng. Oh, please. And I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list anymore. The importance of having a registered, not being stowaway. Blowing up the Crystal Tower. Ah yes, the journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article. So the journalist interview the Russian man? Oh, lepas tu tak bagi polis biar dia larikan diri. Do revolutionaries usually agree? Yeah, I asked the same thing to Sato. And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan? Also quite clearly stated here in the article. Bolshevik is recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan. Dari dulu lagi berperang Afghanistan? Sekarang sih berperang ke?
Yes. Because the Americans are still sending their people there, kan?
Yeah, itulah. That's what I think too. On the back, cast your eye over it sometime if the interest piques you, though you may need someone to interpret. I saw written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Yeah, sorry. Yes, dia kata dia look at behind of the newspaper, so there's a lady. This is interesting. Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san? Well, no. I mean, it looks like it might be interesting. Wah, tiba-tiba HD. I can't read a single word, I'm afraid. No, can I? But look at this picture. This is about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think? She's very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you? I don't know. I can't make any sense of it. Wow, sesuatu tiba-tiba question. I'm glad you noticed this article. Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents. Thank you. It pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes. It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. She disappeared. Renowned prima ballerina of the Norwich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. During a performance? Wow. Nikolina Pavlova.
Pavlova! I makan Pavlova for the first time a few days ago.
Oh really? You kata.
I think it's boring.
I think it's nice because, like, you know, the
It's just meringue and they baked it. Tu je kan?
Yeah, but I like the sensation of the meringue disappear inside my mouth.
I think it's boring. Like, it's not bad, but macam nothing special lah, macam tu.
Yeah. Dah mahal kan?
I like Inkles more.
Nikolina Pavlova. Okay, I tak tahu. Do they don't have any idea to name people anymore and letak food Pavlova? Ke kita je yang tahu the name of Pavlova? Maybe orang lain don't know what Pavlova is. Why are Russian names so hard to remember? Please, it's a food name, Pavlova. It would appear Nikolina Pavlova. It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room, wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles. Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles? I have no idea.
What's her name? What's her full name? The ballerina?
Nikolina Pavlova.
Okay. I Google lah kan Pavlova name. The dessert was named after the Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova.
Oh.
So I guess it is the name.
So the food is named based on her.
And
here kenapa based on a person? Why Pavlova? Any cerita?
I baca you main.
I have no idea, but I'm quite sure it must be unbelievable sum of money. Oh, Sato-san's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves. Oh, the tiara is the property of the Norwich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself fully. The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. They have requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain. Could this be another case of Russian fleeing his or her country? So finding this lady is like another side quest, I think. You know, macam like how we discovered the Koban coin. I'm not even going to dignify what with a response, Mr. Naruhodo. An article about the ballerina has been entered into the.
Can I just say the position of Yonosuke and what's this chick's name? Susato.
Yeah. Susato.
It's like us together on the screen at the opposite end.
Yes. Malas lah, boleh tak? Nikolina Pavlova. I'm afraid I can't read a word of Russian. No, me neither. I have no idea what any of this is. A pair of you floundering is a sorry sight. Allow me to offer some assistance. Oh, thank you.
Okay. The is either made in based in Australia or New Zealand. If based on the New Zealand story, the chef at the hotel yang buat ni said that the dessert was made in her honor, claiming that her tutu macam nampak macam her tutu lah. Dia punya fluffiness. But Australians kata Pavlova was buat dekat Perth and then named after the ballerina when one diner declared it to be as light as Pavlova. So maybe macam dia melompat ikut macam light. I don't know. Ringan.
But the same thing goes like it's still based on a ballerina lah kan. The base of it. And here we thought macam, you know, this game have macam no creativity in giving names and just pick a food name or Russian name. And then tengok the food was named based on the ballerina. Plot twist, Uno reverse.
Ada bunch of uncultured swine.
Guilty. Okay, dah. Yes, you told us that before. It reveals also that those who see the man's beard with their own eyes never live to tell the tale. Lord. Oh my goodness, he is fearsome. Well, presumably the newspaper photographer was alright, wasn't he? I'm not quite sure that's the problem, Mr. Sholmes. No. Okay dah. Let's continue talk. What were you just investigating? I can't believe it took us this long to just tell the log that we're not rushing.
Russian Saram Janai. Wait, that's a combination of Korean and Japanese. I'm sorry.
No, patut cakap macam ni. Orang Russian Saram Janai. Betul. Russian. I tak tahu in Japanese Russian apa lah. Macam like Russia. Sebab like Italy dia orang Doitsu kan?
Yes. Italian knowledge, yes.
Italia.
I'm sorry. Lepas saya cakap, baru I sedar I was mixing the two languages.
Russian Saram Janai 3.
Huh?
Yeah, Russia. We see the victim was engraved in penning some text. London Diary. Kazuma was keeping notes of the trip. But I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people. Tragic. Where's my remote? Okay, tragic. And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading. You mean you've read it already? So he understood Japanese. It's my business to know what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese. Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what a Susato takedown is. Che, tak ada memilih. Terus are you going to throw detective with one of your trademark takedowns? Sorry, Naruhodo-san, what on earth do you mean? Nyeng. Kau ngasam di Susato. Life is so unfair. Anyway, to return to the matter of hand, namely this diary belonging to the victim, it would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to detail. Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese. Smattering. A smattering, dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, mikado. Nado. Ricardo Nado. But this diary is littered with complicated looking characters, of which I can read precisely none. Ahahaha, tiba gelak dah kenapa? So what was all that showing off about before then? If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it to you, Mr. Shows. Oh! Sekarang baru dia nak baca. Apa orang kata? Double standard
Yes.
Dasar. Find the entry here in Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads, 2 short? Nampak macam panjang je.
Nampak panjang.
1 to 3 am. Senangnya. I can hear a faint whistling sound. A whistling sound? These are very deep waters. Pray, go on. The second sentence reads, 135. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator. Weird. Speckled band? What is a speckled band? What else does that mean? I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before. But you know, macam this just prove that the ventilator, kan? The ventilator wheel.
Do they mean macam gelang but speckled? Entahlah, I main hentam je ni.
Someone, you think gelang, I think, you know, a band, the music band tu.
Oh, I dari tadi ingat gelang.
So the lattice there on the wall.
Nasib bukan pink band kalau tak COVID.
Kazuma's diary has been entered into the court record. Okay, can we read? Hey, wanna read that diary? Oh, cannot. Gonna continue. So, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being at least. Can we check? Oh, article about revolutionary article about ballerina, Kazuma diary. Itu je. Sad. Baca lah yang sebelum ni, apa jadi? Kau lah dia boleh ni kan? So I believe given. Okay. Do you have somewhere to go? Bagi tahu lah dia you're not Russian. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. And if I'm still too long, the seasickness takes hold. Oh, dia seasick.
Oh, hebat. Kapal besar-besar pun sisik.
I pun curious lah sekarang. How is it on a big ship? We crave mental acceleration. So yes, I intend to investigate. Do you think
My dad kata sepatutnya the bigger the ship, the less motion sick you get lah because it's more stable. Tapi kalau laut tu kuat juga, gerak, motion sick lah juga.
A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer. Oh, please. After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter. No? There's no point trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place. Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as a culprit at any point. Oh! So, Shomes tak rasa dia culprit.
Sebab tu I kata susah tu. So, this is not her place, you know. She's a guarantor maybe for Kazuma, but that's it. Plus, isn't she like too familiar relationship-wise to have a level head in regards to the matter? Rika, so kejam to girls.
I'm quite sure. Well, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said you had the face of criminal, you know. Not really. So what? Were you looking at my knees before? Wow. Dia ada that, you know, halal gaze. But knees still haram. And you know, alright. That was then and this is now. Oh? So sekarang Shomes don't think he was the culprit. What I mean, sir, is this. If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. What? I tak faham. Now he's just being plain rude. And off he goes. Oh, having just laughed in my face, his sense of humor as twisted as his name. Yeah, twisted. Sherlock Holmes. Naruhodo-san, what are you standing there for? He must go and investigate the cabin next door as well. Aren't you forgetting something? What about this? There's no way I can. Hiya! Dia terbalikkan lagi. After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up?
Never give up. Jaga Pokemon.
You're just going to roll over and accept your fate? As if you gave me any choice in the rolling over part. I think we still have some investigation to finish off on here first, don't we? Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for a chance to sleep next door. Good idea. Oh, ada something lagi ke kena investigate? And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can to find a way out of this and bring the real culprit to justice. Oh, ada orang. Ah, detective. There's something wrong. Detective Hosonaga. I can't help feeling that I've seen him somewhere before. Oh yes, you're right. It does look familiar. Excuse me, sir. Oh, yes, what can I do for you? I recognize that face, but it can't be hak batuk. Darah lagi lah, tahu lah. It is. The fact that he need to bleed first, then baru realise. Sian, baju putih kot tu. Darah tak ada lagi. Hello again. What are you doing here? I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you. My heart stopped.
My heart skipped a beat.
I hope I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and board this ship again.
If you're undercover, shouldn't you like not tell people that?
You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector. If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask. I never expected to see this man on board. But perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation. Cakap lagi. I think I'm going to stop it in another 25 minutes. To save nanti. So let's converse. Special orders. So what are
you converse? I
Adidas.
The other. Bukan, tak apalah.
Nike.
Bukan. Never mind. I cannot breathe.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I take full responsibility. Apa jadi? For what? My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard. He failed. It was Minister of Justice Jigoku Shoujo.
Baru dia cakap.
Jigoku means what? Hell kan?
Hell.
Wow, Minister of Justice pun nama Hell. GG. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated. Oh? How could that have even been a possibility? I'm not sure, but these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. Minister Jikoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities. And he got assassinated. Obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san a visible security escape.
Sorry.
Which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew. I see. And I didn't take my eyes off him the entire time we went on board from morning until night. Ah! I think I tahu dah siapa the spectacle band. It's this guy. Tengok spectacle. I never imagined it would happen here inside his own cabin, not here on the first class deck. Oh, this is first class? Wow. I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asogi-san is dead as a result. I'm a disgrace. All I can do is humbly apologize. Factor. So if there's anything at all that I can do to help now, just say the word. Ah, we got an ally. Permission to investigate. We're doing what we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves. I thought you might be. You didn't do it, did you? You're not the killer? Of course not. I really like to investigate the cabin next door. Me. Yes, so we need to be allowed out of this cabin. Oh, jangan kata tak boleh. I'm sorry, what? I've been being erased to the ship's safety. Oh. That stormy looking seaman. Seaman would surely snap your neck in two. I suppose I'm not just a stowaway now, they think I'm a murderer as well. Would it be possible to give me something to work with? Do you think I'm going to make something persuasive? What do you mean? If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, I would do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I would lay my life on the line if I had to. It's a bit suicidal. Batuk-batuk lah. There may be a way. What? Really? Think of how you try to persuade me of your innocence. So present lah, kena present evidence. But I nak present apa? Simply select the present panel and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosonaga could use. So evidence that could give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it? Ah, I think I know. We present the diary. How to present? Oh, present. What's that? It's Kazuma's diary. Just before he died, Kazuma wrote something that is strange in his diary. Strange in what way? He wrote what looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Speckled band? Very strange. Yes, we're still trying to work out what he meant. What I would like to know is, don't tell me, the ventilator, is it? You're very astute, Inspector. That ventilator clearly joins to the next door cabin. That's right, so if we could investigate it there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was. Alright then, yay! We got it. I can't leave this cabin at the moment.
Goodness gracious. Diorang baru nak terfikir buat benda tu and I dari tadi, it's the air duct!
Yes, this game is full frustration somehow. Tapi yelah, because for the story building kan, kena lama sikit. As long as you don't leave the first class cabin area, I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs too. What about the captain? Are you going against his direct orders? I'm a man of my word. I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asogi-san safe. This is the least I can do. Thank you. Let's seize the moment then, Naruhodo-san. Select move and we can leave this cabin at last. Move. So sepanjang, you know, this 2 hours and 15 minutes kita kat dalam ni je. First class passage. Passage. Ni connect. Passage. Sausage. I pula lapar. I dah selapar lah. SS Buria. First class cabin passageway. Phew, I'm finally out of that cabin. Selama 2 minggu dalam tu. Wow. Kat luar ni like wow.
A whole new world.
Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent on this study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in the first class cabin. Wow. But still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in steerage. Oh, so satu duduk. Wow. Really? That must be awful. Oh, look over there. There's another crewman keeping watch. And he looks enormous even if he is sitting down. The door next him, second class accommodation. Oh, I suppose like people in handcuffs. So kita ada limit lah, tak boleh keluar. You look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. Well, yes, I know, but the thing is, I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came aboard. And ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe. Must have been very trying time for you. Kita yang quarantine ni. I'm just a puppy. Sekejap. Nak examine things. What is this thing? Lemon? Lemon on the rat trap. A trap for catching mice. Lemon. Yes, we have plenty of those back home in Japan. Although they seem to be using a lump of chalk or something as big. The cheese. Do they have cheese back then? Let me. Cheese. It's called cheese. It's made from the milk of cows. Back in Japan, time tu maybe tak ada cheese kot. I wonder what that tastes like. You can't eat it, Naruhodo-san. The trap will snap shut on your fingers. Really? But I suppose you're right. Dia nak rasa cheese. Oh, I don't know how hungry I've been in that wardrobe. Oh, you. I'll find a little snack for you later. Oh, sesatu. Tomato.
You know what? Ryonosuke, you fikir macam ni. All I had to eat was Kazuma's leftovers. But that means Kazuma had to leave you leftovers. So Kazuma pun lapar lah kan?
Cute sangat lah 2 ekor ni. Sorry, 2 orang. That's emergency alarm. Boleh press not touch it. An alarm. It says press only in times of emergency. It looks as though it sets alarm bells ringing all over the ship and brings the vessel to a complete stop. Wow. Oh, this I have to see. Janganlah try. But this is an emergency situation. Just look at these handcuffs. Oh, dia cekak tu. Dia cekak pinggang. No. I wish everything would just stop. This ship included. If you have to do something foolish, at least make it something that doesn't affect anyone else. Oh, kuang asam. What about this caution? Tak perlu. Okay, jom masuk. This is it. This is the cabin next to us, the one the ventilator connects to. Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled band emerging. Maybe whoever's in this cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask. Tiba, sorry.
Nanja Korea.
Kenapa? What happened? Yay. Ayah, kejut ni. Oh, Excuse me, we need to get inside this cabin here. Wow. Dia tak faham ke? The sailor size speak volumes. They're clearly saying keep out. That's what I wrote on the sign we put over the wardrobe doors. So this man's version is definitely more effective. It doesn't look like he's going to let us pass. There's a problem. Cannot pass. So nak buat apa? Or kasih get him distracted. I think there's a huge book on the top left of the table there. There's a pen next to it. Yes, that looks like the ship's log. Oh, shall we have a little look through it?
Kalau pendatang haram, lepas tu nak buat bising pula. Escape pula.
The writing is so neat and precise. Every detail about the voyage has been meticulously recorded. Oh, you wouldn't expect a rough and ready sailor to have such beautiful handwriting. And nothing. No reaction at all. I thought he might appreciate the compliment. I'm not sure that rough and ready is much of a compliment. Naruhodo-san, even to a sailor. Anyway, last night's log is mostly blank. Simply that means there was nothing to report. What's this? Ship section. This looks like a plan of the SS Buria. It shows each deck. Look. The Buria is a large-scale steamship with a triple skin hull. What a marvel of engineering. Ho ho ho. It's been playing on my mind, but how is it that such a huge lump of metal doesn't just sink to the bottom of the ocean with buoyancy?
Beyonce?
We know. Eureka. Apa Eureka tu I lupa dah. Beyonce. Law Beyonce. That's quite simple, Naruhodo-san. It is. You tak ada sampan ke? Well, consider the Japanese archipelago. Yeah. The islands of
Archipelago.
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 Yes, they are not metal, but they are enormous lumps of earth, many times larger than this. Oh. They have been floating happily on the sea since the gods created them.
I'm looking at Instagram and seeing an acquaintance of mine studying in Germany, and they're having a picnic with their friends, and I'm like, they can go out, have fun. Apa? Sambung.
Kita tak boleh lagi, sedih.
We're not out, but we're having fun.
Yes. You little stowaway murderer. That wasn't a good start, was it? Alright, let me try instead. Good
Tak
day,
faham, dia tak pakai sunscreen ke apa? Dia tak pakai sunscreen betul ke? Dia berdiri dekat belakang grill ke? Like, why is his face like that?
Itulah. I pun confused kat kenapa. Oh, dia panggil satu third class ladies maid. Wow. Rasa dia. Oh. We seem to have caught this sailor on a bad day, Sato-san. I'm not a sailor. My mother gave me name, huh? I am senior crewman. Beef stroganoff. Another food. Beef stroganoff. Okay, fun fact. This is a bit TMI, but my favorite, macam homemade food, if beef stroganoff. My mum likes to make it, but I don't know if any Malaysian know the food beef stroganoff. Do you know beef stroganoff, Pika?
No.
No. See, beef stroganoff basically is macam nasi and meat. They nice lah, very nice. So you can just make it. And back when I was a child, masa I kat Kedah, there was this a Western restaurant, and our family likes to go there, and my mum and dad macam like minta the chef the recipe for beef stroganoff, and then my mum makes it, and it becomes like one of our favorite homemade meal that we love to make it for special occasion at home. But the restaurant closed down like time I was very young too. So yeah, beef stroganoff, people, it's a food. So yes, another food name. The best thing is just to avoid eye contact, I think. Beef stroganoff.
I'm hungry now. We have lasagna at home. I should take lasagna later.
Oh, you had the lasagna? Steamship. So SS means steamship. For very important persons. So what sort of very important persons? Government officials, kings, queens, travelling in secret, many important persons. So Kazuma is technically important people lah kan. Always guarding this place. Gosh, that's amazing.
Kazuma's important person, but what's her name is a third classmate. Third class ladies mate.
So that's why they duduk kat storage, is it?
Guess so.
But somehow I let stupid stowaway inside. Oh, yeah. I want to pick you up and throw you in ocean. But stroganoff is not animal. Yeah, for someone named Beef.
Well, we're technically beef. We're meat.
Apa tu? Da? Sesuatu sang. You understand that? Sounded like da. Betul lah, da. I think it's probably Russian for yes or no. Yes. Yes. Genius. It's not permitted to visit other cabins without invitation.
Betul, senpai. That is da. And that means yes.
Well, it sounds like there is somebody in the next door cabin at least. Yes, it's tantalizing.
Somebody I used to know.
But you never call me. I tak tahu lagu tu macam mana. Na 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 na. Jadi the next door cabin. Okay lah, kita main lah dulu bila habis sampai cakap with beef stroganoff. Could you tell us who's travelling in the cabin next to Mr. Asogi's? His name is Mr. Grimsby Roylott.
Nama Asogi comel. It's kind of like usagi and asparagus.
Asobi, usagi, Asogi.
Asobi tai.
Asogi tai. Mr. Grimsby Roylott. Can you make a pun of it? Grimsby.
I want to know if it's food.
Grimsby Roylott. I tak tahu. I don't think it's food.
Oh, Dr. Grimsby Roylott.
Doctor?
Is Helen and Julia Stoner's stepfather and Julia's mother. Oh.
Oh, so it's a real person.
Okay. In the Adventure of Speckled Band in Sherlock Holmes.
Oh. Wow. I tak baca buku cerita Sherlock Holmes. Mr. Roylott is authentic Western gentleman.
Entahlah. I don't know, like younger me tried reading mystery books and I didn't like it. But maybe current me would. Entahlah.
Mr. Roylott can what?
Like mystery books and Enid Blyton were my enemies. I would rather read a horror book.
Okay, jap. The reason why they change Sherlock Holmes name to Sherlock Holmes is nak macam elak copyright, maybe. But how
Entah.
come
I
the
don't.
name?
No. The thing is,
Hmm? The
is
thing
it
is,
copyrighted anymore?
itulah
Because it's so old.
kan.
So I don't know.
And itulah masalahnya bila like they need to change the Sherlock Holmes name, and then suddenly Grimsby Roylott
Is
nama
Sherlock Holmes
Grimsby Roylott still nama ni.
copyright?
Come to think of it, even though we've been at sea for 2 weeks now, and I've been in Kazuma's cabin the entire time, never once heard anything from the next door cabin, or even felt like there's anyone there. Well, presumably since this gentleman is occupying one of the first class cabins, it must be really important, is that right? Stroganoff, that is not your business. Last night, I want to eat beef stroganoff, not this person lah, the food. Are you on watch here all the time, Seaman Stroganoff? Dah, all time, so criminals like you cannot come in or get out.
Oh, ada Arthur Conan Doyle's estate. So maybe. Interesting.
It's sad about
Apalah, nantilah bila I rajin, I baca. There is too many lawyer words that I need to brain. And I don't want to brain.
lawyer.
Lawyer related terms lah. Yang macam kena fikir. In
Untuk
regard to faham reading the article.
on why is it copyrighted?
If it's copyrighted or not. And why it's copyrighted. At how extent the copyright. Nantilah.
Itu satu. Tapi in Japanese version, Sherlock Holmes nama still Sherlock Holmes, bukan Sherlock Holmes.
But I think it's because the Japanese are really good at getting permission. Macam like macam whatever they do mesti diorang dah dapat approval from higher up.
Oh,
so maybe for the English adaptation they didn't.
So is this nyet? Nyet. Nyet. Satu sound. Did you understand that? It was clearly a no. And yet, I saw nothing unusual, nothing at all. You didn't hear any strange noises or sense anything was wrong in some way? I said no. Masalahnya you look at the side just now, so that's sus. I'm not so sure. I could have sworn that he wouldn't catch my eye for a moment there. You did something. This is enough. I cannot say more now. Oh, is it time for me to report to Captain? You must return to cabin. Yes, alright. Bulkhead to second class area is staying locked at all times. You escape when the lobster whistles on top of the mountain. Or as lobster whistles on top of the mountain, or as English say, when the pigs fly. Yes, I understand. Lobster whistles on the mountain. I sekarang rasa macam nak letak lobster on the mountain. Tapi nak tunggu dia whistle tu lah.
I want the lobster to be a cooked lobster. Like the badan tengah dah potong and then you nampak isi.
Oh. What was that noise?
That was me salivating. Like some cream sauce.
Oh yay, boleh masuk. Yay. Good time. So for me to like, stop it here. because I said 30 minutes then. So yeah, next stop, next episode, next stream, we're going to stream the part 5 of this game. Like we're going to enter the next room, so it would be on when next Thursday kan. Wow, lamanya. Maybe I try to stream whenever lah I'm free, because I still need to, like, you know, check the good timing to stream, because malam seems like not many people watch during that time. So yeah, thank you for watching those. Thank you for watching, or thank you too for those who lurks. So okay, thank you Pika for joining me and giving me apa nama?
All the randomness.
Facts. Yes, history facts,
randomness. No history facts. Google.
A jelly bean for you. Nanti I edit jelly bean.
Yes, see.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you.